Is one take on the beat.
Alright, yo, you remember that MTV hottest in the game shit? Hottest MCs? Yo, nigga. Like, cause I be on the internet a lot and shit. And I be looking at the blogs and all that shit. Yo, they say that this is the first time ever that they had to fucking push back the polls from the hottest MCs. Like, I think they've been doing it for like 3 or 4 years. It's the first time they had to push that shit back.
Why? What are they pushing it back for?
And I was wondering too, cause like I was looking at the polls and who was in the lead. Like they had like Joe Buttons was getting high votes, 50 Cent, Eminem, and Lloyd Banks and shit. And then you know the two supposedly hottest niggas in the game, Lil Wayne and Drake. Them niggas was at the fucking bottom of the polls. Like I think they had like 3 or 4% each, and fucking Eminem had like something like 35% and shit. And then like I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure, but the thing was supposed to come out in August or September. Like they were gonna buy, this is the hottest MCs in the game, voted by the people and shit. But then they's like, oh, we're gonna push it back into October. And I'm looking at this shit, like, cause I remember, I think it was last year that Lil Wayne was voted the hottest MC in the game.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was, right?
Yeah, last year. And
like, I don't know why, but to me, like when I was on the net, a lot of people didn't understand like how he was the hottest MC in the game. Like this nigga, by then he didn't sell no albums. He was just on a whole bunch of features and shit.
Exactly.
And there was niggas like in the game like Jay-Z, 50, and them who fucking sold millions of records, and they came out with one record that sold millions of copies, and they weren't the hottest MC in the game. And I'm looking at this shit, I'm like, yo, are they trying to like wait for people to come in and vote for Drake and Wayne so they could be the two hottest MCs again, or they can make Drake the hottest MC?
Yeah.
The other thing I don't get is how much they're trying to twist hip hop around. Like I swear to God, I think it's a conspiracy, yo. I swear to God. Like yo,
conspiracy
like
real niggas.
conspiracy against real niggas. Yo, I swear to God. Like I'm fucking looking at who they're trying to make the #1 rapper now. And the #1 rapper supposed this nigga dresses like a rock and roll artist. This nigga's kissing niggas. And I'm like, yo, I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, and then they made Nas say hip hop was dead. Which was, you know, he has the right to say it, I'm just saying. But, you know, I think that adds a little bit to it. And then, you know, Jay-Z co-signed it. And then they make the #1 rapper this crazy drug addict nigga. This nigga's fucking Wayne's a junkie. This nigga's like always sipping something, smoking something. And he's kissing guys and shit, and then they make him the #1 rapper. And then it was the weirdest thing, I don't know, call me crazy. He sells 1 million copies his first week, and then the second week he only sells 100,000 records.
That's because the labels was pushing.
I'm like, how the fuck you sell 1 million copies in 7 days, and then the next week you only sell 100,000?
The labels are buying it. That's what they do. The
And then,
companies are buying his own
and then overall, nigga, to this day, he only sold like 3.1 million records. I'm like, how the fuck you sell 1 million copies the first week, and then a year later you only sell 2 million more? And they try any way to destroy hip hop. And like now they're trying to make these niggas they want to be rock and roll artists. It's killing hip hop even more, nigga. Like I'm wearing baggy jeans, I look like a fucking fool right now and shit. I'm supposed to be wearing something so tight that you see the imprint of my balls in and shit. And then on top of that, you know, on top of like trying to make rappers bisexual like Wayne and fucking smoke drugs all day. Then they get the sweetest nigga you could find ever in the history of hip hop, Aubrey Graham. The sweetest nigga of all time, probably in any genre of music. Cause like you said, Michael Jackson went harder than Drake, nigga.
Come on, Michael Jackson went harder.
I saw the bad video.
Dirty Diana.
Dirty Diana. That song goes harder than anything I've heard.
Beat up, all that shit. Beat up, Drake. And Michael Jackson was the softest spoken, nicest guy.
Yeah, he was like the nicest nigga. Like I don't even think he ever got mad in his life, son. And this nigga was a pop singer, king of pop. And now I'm not saying hip hop's supposed to be like violent or anything. But you know, like
no charisma, no nothing.
Like the other day when we was watching TV, like nigga act like a man. Like these guy rappers, they're acting like fucking girls.
They're acting like females.
Like, I just wanna fuck every girl in the world. I'm like, nigga, you not a man. Like, what man would go by and fucking say that?
Exactly.
Like, nigga, that's the problem. Like, I don't give a fuck if you make girl songs, but at least do it from a guy's perspective. These niggas are doing it from girls' perspective.
Female's perspective, yeah.
They're like,
These niggas out there getting their fucking eyebrows done with arches like fucking bitches. Fucking putting that glossy shit on their lips. Fucking getting the sharpest haircut, the tightest jeans, the tightest tops, and they're like singing.
Yeah, like yo,
singing. They're literally singing
in auto tunes.
They're literally singing. They're not even rapping. Because if you look at it back in the day with Tupac, that was the most gutter fucking rap you ever see. Baggy jeans. You know what I'm saying? Just, he looked like a man. He talked like a man. He rapped like a man.
And not even because Pac was smart too and shit. Like
Pac was very intelligent. Pac was smart.
He was slapping niggas, but he was smart. But like you could look at him and like this guy's a fucking man.
Pac could have been a fucking ambassador for a country. That's how smart.
Like yo, like hip hop is the most influential kind of music out there. And then when, like I said, once again, when you have supposedly the #1 rapper out there kissing niggas, and fucking and then singing auto tunes and shit like all the time, like trying to be a singer, it just makes kids in high school think it's cool to be like that. I don't want to say gay because I'm not homophobic, but that feminine. It's so twisted, man. They're trying to chip away at hip hop any way they can. Anything they could do. If they could get the newest rapper right now and he claims he likes to suck dick, they would do it. And they would make that nigga #1. And that would be a cool thing to suck dick and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like once again, I'm not homophobic. They would do that in a second. Like Drake, he's that close from sucking a nigga's dick. I swear to God, if he comes out one day, I swear.
If Lil Wayne all like this, they both sound the same. Everything is the same between those two. They're like this.
When you, like I said, not homophobic. Yeah,
it's not being homophobic. It's just speaking what you think.
It's like I don't care if there's a gay rapper. Like Drake, I think he's the first gay rapper. That's just my opinion.
He make good music. I don't give a fuck.
That's good, but then his shit is whack on top of that. And then the way he promotes himself, the nigga's name's Aubrey. Come on, man. Like where's the hardness of rap anymore? Like where's that nigga who don't give a fuck and can say whatever he wants?
His name is like Tyrone.
and he's not singing about girls all the fucking time, and he can actually get on the beat.
You know what happened with that?
Some shit.
You know what happened with that rapper? He's dead.
And then you have niggas like Jay-Z who fucking, like, this nigga Jay, he wants to be hot so hard that he'll back this nigga up.
Nigga, so Drake and trying to fit in with the
time. He's trying to fit in. He don't give a fuck. He's like, he just wants to sell the record. So he's like, alright, I'm gonna give these niggas a heads up. And I'm gonna fucking back them up so, you know, I can be cool.
He's just an old man trying to fit in all the time, nigga. That's what
they're almost kids, like, they're all like gay.
Yeah, they're all like kids and shit. Like, Lil Wayne is like the rapping Cookie Monster, Drake is like the rapping Elmo, and it's just...
He look like Elmo.
Yeah, he looks like Elmo, it's just a rapping Elmo, and then you got the other gutter nigga, looks like a fucking grouch and shit. Like, it's just like a Sesame Street rapper. That's why I call them, because they all sound the same. They all talk about the same shit. It's all repetitive. Like that song that we were watching the other day on MTV. What is it called? The girls, that bullshit Lil Wayne did?
And yo, alright, one last thing. That song, I Wanna Fuck Every Girl in the World. Son, I swear on my fucking life, I thought there was only 3 rappers on that song. I thought it was Wayne,
Drake,
Aubrey, I call him. Aubrey and fucking that other nigga, I don't even know what his name is. Then when I go see the video, the last verse had 2 different niggas in it, and then the bridge at the end had a different nigga in it. I was like, what?
And they all sounded the same.
Yo, I swear, I did not know it was that many niggas on the track.
They all sounded the same.
They're gonna keep chipping away at fucking hip hop. Like, if people already laughing, like I could imagine a rock and roll guy just looking at rappers and be like, these fucking jokes.
Clowns.
These fucking cocksuckers.
How many rock and roll guys you see try to copy hip hop style?
I mean, and now we copying. Well, not me, but the mainstream is copying it. Well, like I said, final thought, hip hop is, if it's not dead, then it's dying. And it's gonna get worse and worse.
It's in ICU right now.
It's in
ICU right now. It's in intensive care unit. That's where it's at.
Like, nigga, like I almost feel strange that I'm rapping on the record and shit. I should be like singing.
Like Jay-Z's career, hip hop is hanging on a thread, man.
You know, streetshood.com, nigga.